Hello, welcome to the class of HTML5 programming. So today we are going to discuss about the CSS clear and overflow property. So as in previous class we have discussed about the float property, which is used to float the element to the left or the right side of the container. So now we are using the clear property, which is used to terminate or clear a float. So as take a look at this program, which we have also discussed in the earlier class. So here in this program, and this source code, and this division structure element contains both image and the first paragraph. This image and this one is the first paragraph. So here in the browser, the background color of the division only display behind the screen area occupied by the first paragraph. So you can see here it only display to this background color will display only with this paragraph. It doesn't display with the length of the image. So to eliminate this display issue, we will use this clear property. So the common technique to use this clear property is to add a line breaking element and configure this line break element with the clear property. For that you have to mention here the in style element, you have to mention a clear property. For that you have to make a class. Here I made the class CLR. Now in declaration part, declare here the property clear colon. Now mention the value for it. You can use the value left, right or the both. So here we have mentioned the float as left, so we have to mention the clear property as left. So use here semicolon. Now declare this clear property here by using the line break element. So in line break element, use the class equals to, and here you have to mention that is the name of the class CLR. Now save the program and look at the changes that will occur here at this part. So refresh the browser. So you can see that the background color will display with the length of the image. So next we can another technique to apply the clear property is to mention this clear property in heading tag, h2 heading tag. For that, if you want to remove the margin between the image and this text, for that you have to mention this clear property here. So for that, write here class equals to CLR. So now save the program and refresh the browser and see the changes that will occur here at this part. Okay, so refresh it. So you can see that the background color will shift to the first paragraph and the margin between the image and this text will eliminated. So in this way we can use the clear property to eliminate this display issue from the HTML program. So this is how we can use this clear property. The next property we are going to discuss is the overflow property. So this program I have designed for the overflow property. So first of all, what is overflow property? So here the overflow property is also used to clear the float, but the another purpose to configure this overflow property is that if the text or the content is too large, so we want to see how the content will display in the allocated area in the browser. For that, here we will use the for value of the overflow property. So here in this program I use this overflow property by mentioning the four classes. So here I use these four classes: dot scroll, dot hidden, dot auto and dot visible. So in first class I have declared its background color, its width, its height and the overflow property with colon and its value as scroll. In next we have used the overflow property with the hidden marks, and in next auto we have used the auto value, and in the next class last class we have used the overflow property as value as visible. So this is part in the head section. So in body section, here I declared, first of all I declared the heading tag, h1 heading tag, then the h2 heading tag to display this different value for the overflow. Overflow 1, overflow 2, overflow 3 and overflow 4. So I use here the division structural element, and in between this opening tag of division I declared the class equals to the class name. So here it will display the scroll, it will display the hidden value, here it will display the auto value, and here it will display the visible value. So now let's see how it will displayed in the browser. For that you have to go to run and launch in Chrome. So now you can see that it will display like this in the browser. So this is for the scroll value, this one is for the hidden value, and this one is for the auto value, and the last one is for the visible range. So let's see the changes between these values. The first one, we have declared the overflow property as scroll. So here you can see that in browser the content will remain in the area allocated to it and the scroll bars are displayed. So here it will display the scroll bars with the content so that we can read the whole content in the browser in this particular allocated area with the width 120 and the height is 120 pixel. The second one is the overflow property 2, where we have declared the overflow property value as hidden. So here you can see that the width and the height of these this overflow property is 150 pixel and the 150 pixel. So here in hidden property, the content is clipped to fit the area allocated to the element in the browser viewpoint. So you can see that here it clipped the particular content that to fit it in this particular allocated area. So here if we will reduce the value of width and height, now save the program. So now see the changes that will occur here. Now refresh the browser. So it reduced the size of this width and height of this here, and it hide the other content which will not that is not fit in this allocated area. So this is for the hidden property. The next one is the overflow property as auto. So here in this property, the content fills the area allocated to it, and if needed, scroll bars are displayed to allow the access to the remaining content. So as here we have used the width and height that is 100 pixel, you can see that the whole content is not displayed in this width and height, so it used the scroll bar with it. So as we scroll it and we can read the full content. So if we will change the width of this and height of this class, save the program, and now see the changes that will occur here. So now you can see that it removed the scroll bar from here because we can view the whole content that is displayed here, or we can read the whole content. The last one is for the value, overflow value, that is visible. So this is the default value. So here you can see that the content is displayed. You see, if it is too large, here the content overflow and extend the area that is allocated to it. So you can see it in visible part, it will display the whole content and it will be viewed by the visitor, but it will extend the area or overflow from the area that is allocated here. So here you can see that I have declared the width 120 and height at 120. Now you can see here the content is overflowing from the following width and height that I declared here. So these are the four property of the overflow, four property value for the overflow, that is scroll, hidden, auto, and the last one is for the visible. So this is all about the clear property and the overflow property in HTML. Thank you.